Hello, my Aries friends. This is Maria from Wandering River Tarot with my very first ever YouTube video. Congratulations. Before I get started, I just want to tell you I swear all the time, so if that offends you, probably I'm not the reader for you. I also have some background music going. Hopefully it's not too loud because I have to do something to drown out the dancing hippos that live above me or I can't concentrate. So I've picked a few decks for you. This is your January overview reading. So I feel like we'll just do 5 cards here for your near past, 5 cards for your present, and 5 cards for your near future. When I say near past and near future, I mean 3 months in the past and 3 months in the future, that kind of time frame. So these are the decks that wanted to come out and play for you. First one is the Revelations Tarot, which is not a deck that I use often. It doesn't generally want to come out and play, but today it was like, hello bitch, let's go. So here is your near past. We'll just deal all the cards out and then we'll flip them over. And this is for my Aries friends. Also, I am an intuitive reader. I sometimes use the traditional meanings of the cards, but I also use whatever messages pop into my head at the time, so sometimes I might deviate from the traditional meaning, so don't get your fucking panties in a bundle over that. I love you all so much. Okay, so let's get your near future dealt out, and then we will dig in and see what's happening. Also, I hope you like cats, because every once in a while they decide that they want to be part of readings and jump on the table and lay in the middle of them, so we might have an appearance from Tarot Cat 1 or 2. They like to do that once in a while. They like to be involved. Okay, so let's, you know what, first let's get one of these. This is the Magdalene Oracle, and I'm not the most Christian person in the entire world, or at all, but there's something about this deck that speaks to me, even though it does reference Christian things, and also it wanted to play. So God is your overall energy. So that means whatever God means to you. If you're Hindu, Buddhist, whatever. I'll show you the card. Let me see if I can figure out my frickin' camera. Okay, there we go. Sorry about the glare. I've got the curtains open and my neighbors are looking at me like I'm a fucking freak, but it's cool. So there, God is your overall energy for January. So that is whatever you do to get in touch with divinity, whether it's meditation or prayer or being in nature or spell work or whatever. That's the energy that you need to get in touch with. So your near past is the Empress. That's always a good thing. The 4 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups. I feel like I'm talking to a female here, whoever this message is for. And the Queen of Cups. Lots of cups. Lots of emotional energy. Lots of strength, being strong in yourself. The 9 of Pentacles and the Empress are kind of my 2 cards of the strong, independent woman who don't need no man. That's words to live by for me. So I feel like you've had disappointment in love and you're kind of coming out of it. This also doesn't necessarily have to be for females, but whoever's energy I'm kind of tapping into. The 9 of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. 9s bring about good things, and the Queen of Cups, like, you are stable. You're coming into an energy of that you know what you want finally, instead of kind of taking what comes along. You finally know what you want. You're steady. You're okay being alone. You of course wish that there was some love in your life, but you're okay. I like that energy. That's the near past. Let's hope that we continue in that vein for the present. Page of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Wow. 7 of Swords. 10 of Wands. Oh, Lord above. Okay, so you were okay. You're maybe not too okay today. So the 8 of Cups is the card of walking away from things that no longer serve you emotionally. Bad relationships, bad situations, bad ways of being, old, kind of outdated situations and ways of doing things. And then we have the 10 of Swords. Like, you're just fucking done. You are just fucking done. That's all that means. You've had enough. You've been stabbed in the back. You've been hurt. You're like, screw this. And then the Seven of Swords, which is one of the cards of fuckery. This is someone who manipulates thoughts in my mind because it's a sword card. There's somebody who kind of doesn't really give a shit if they use you and hurt you and take you for granted, or as long as they get whatever they want out of the situation. So that's like every man I've ever dated. The Ten of, hopefully that's not the case for you. The Ten of Wands, burdens, feeling heavy. So you're going through some shit right about now, my Aries loves. Going through some shit. Get in touch with your God. Your backwards, get in touch with your God, your creator, your source of energy, your spirituality, your inner self, your higher self. Let me throw cards everywhere. That will hopefully help you. Let's see what the future holds, my dears. The Nine of Swords, so that's uplifting. Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, I mean, we have a good outcome here anyway. The Nine of Swords, you're up at night, you have anxiety, you're going to be going through some things, but I feel like it's a cleansing. This is kind of like a cleansing by fire, I feel like. So all of this kind of heavy energy is going to get just burnt off. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It could be a person coming in that's steady and stable and has some sort of an offer for you. It could be a new job. It could be something earthly, meaning, you know, a new home, a new job, abundance. So something is going to come along to shift you out of this like sleepless nights and anxiety riddled horrible energy you've been in. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a card of moving forward. It's progress. It's moving towards where you need to be. Getting on your path. So you're kind of, it looks like, being forcibly pushed towards your path by the universe or source or God or whatever it is that you believe in. You are being tied up and bound and just dragged towards where you need to be, which might not be a bad thing. It's the hard way of doing things, but sometimes we do things the hard way. The Queen of Swords, for me, is a card of truth, but it's truth that comes from within, because it's a female, she's intuitive, it's thoughts, she figures out her own thoughts. So you are doing a lot of that. You are doing a lot of intuitive learning about yourself. And then Ten of Pentacles for an outcome card isn't all fucking bad, kids, because you're going to be stable and steady and abundant. You're going to get to where you need to be, but you've got a long row to hoe to get there, as one of my teachers in like 10th grade used to say. So looks a little rough for now, but this up here, I think instead of your near past, I feel like this is where you're going, where you want to get to, but you have to get through all of this like burning off of karma and letting go of things that don't work and outmoded ideals and changing the way you do things in order to get to be the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. The Four of Cups here does say there's some dissatisfaction, but I think that that's all part of this learning experience. When you figure out why you always end up dissatisfied in relationships, what that cycle looks like for you, how it keeps happening. Is it the kind of men you choose or women you choose? Is it the kind of situations you allow yourself to be in? Once you pinpoint that, figure it out, and let it get burnt off by all of this, like, just karma, like, you're just getting burned alive by karma right now, but it's going to get better, I promise you. I promise you. So, let's see, this one wanted to play. This is, what the hell is this one? The Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. They're real gentle and sweet, and I think you could kind of use that after all of this. Sorry if the cards on the table are really loud. Let me just make it as loud as possible. Okay. So let's get 3 of these for funsies, just to see. We have the Butterfly, which is beauty. I like that. Woo! That one flew out. The Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis, and the Dragon, which is power and strength. I love those. Those are great. So the butterfly, hold on to what beauty you can find in this shithole of a situation. There still is beauty. Go out in nature. Hopefully it's warm where you are. Take a walk, take a run, do some cartwheels in the grass. I don't know, lay there if that's all you can muster up at this time. Just sit by a tree or put your toes in the ocean or whatever you have access to. Get in touch with nature, and I feel like that, just appreciating that sort of beauty and groundedness is going to help you kind of morph this energy into something better. It's going to morph it into your Ten of Pentacles as opposed to being stuck in all of this burden and heaviness and oh my god. The Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. So this again is kind of the card of going within and figuring out what you want, what you need, where you should be going, what's happening in your life, figuring all of that out. And then the Dragon, which is power and strength, which you could probably use right now because you're getting the shit beat out of you, but I love you. So there's that. Let me get one of these. These, I don't know what the hell these are called. Flowers of the Night Oracle. Let's get 3 of these. See what advice they've got for you. Let me get as loud as I possibly can on the table. All right, so one of them. Celebration. Wisdom. I know you can't see these, they're off camera, but I'll show them to you. And Strength. Again, the Strength card. Tap into your inner strength. Work it out. Figure out what you have inside that you can use to get through this. A lot of deep thinking. A lot of like deep thinking. We have wisdom. A lot of going within. A lot of just figuring your shit out. In January, kind of a good time for that because it's kind of an inward time of year anyway. The holidays are over. Shit gets real boring. It's not nice enough to go outside yet, depending on where you live. Like, it's a great time for introspection, in all honesty. And we have Celebration, which I think corresponds to your outcome card here, not the Dragon, there, the 10 of Coins, or 10 of Pentacles, which is, that card feels so good. It's like a, how do I want to say it? Let me take a drink while I try to talk good words. Okay, I just brushed my teeth, so that's disgusting. 10 of Pentacles is like just a card of being okay. Like, shit's not fantastic. Like, you're not bouncing off the walls with happiness. You're not, running to the top of the mountain to sing joyful songs to the Lord or whatever you do. You're okay. It's a card of supreme okayness. Like, the bills are paid. The kids are taken care of. The house isn't crumbling down around you. The car's okay. You've got money in the tank. You've got food in the fridge. Like, everything's okay. And I love that for you. After all of this tribulation and turmoil, to get to that point with the universe's super not gentle help at this time, I think you're going to really enjoy just a feeling of fucking okay. So I like that. We all have to go through these shitty hard times. And hey, the Tower's not here. So that's a good thing, because none of this seems to be a surprise to you. This all seems to be stuff you know you need to go through. Things you need to shed. So it's nothing surprising you. You're tired. You're probably fucking sick of it. But you're going to get to this just, I'm okay. And it's going to be so great. So I love that. And I love you guys. So if you like what you hear, please like, subscribe, share, do all those things that people pander about on the YouTubes. I also will put links to my Etsy shop. I do have several readings up there. I've got bracelets, I've got candles, I'm putting up some spell jars. I'm trying to work on getting some more things posted there. I'll put a link to that. I'm working on a website, so that is coming soon, y'all. If you don't see the type of reading or the length of reading or whatever that you would like on Etsy, feel free to either message me there or shoot me an email at wanderingrivertarot@gmail.com, and we can work something out. We'll figure it out. We can Venmo, we can PayPal, we can come up with a price together. I'll work it out with you. So my Aries loves, I hope that is helpful, and I hope that you see that there are just okay days coming. That sounds shitty and horrible, but it's going to be better. It's going to be good. Okay is not bad. Okay is good. Okay is mellow, and you could probably use mellow for a while. We will see you again in February. Love, love. Bye-bye.